first thing on this list I would like to ask you is discuss who decides when a customer should be granted credit by the company. So billed on account rather than paying cash. So do you handle any cash in your receivables, or is it all?
We're a small business. It's all business to business, so
Right.
there's very little cash. And there's no cash in the business.
Right.
So if we were to make a decision on whether to give somebody credit or on the terms of payment,
Right.
I would make that decision as the president.
Okay. When is an account receivable recorded or recognized? So do you have so when you are discussing with a business, when would you actually record your
Okay.
receivables?
So we're on a cash basis, not an accrual basis, which means
Right. Yeah.
we recognize the income when we receive the income.
Okay.
So we'll, from a tracking standpoint, all invoices, we use QuickBooks and generate our invoices out of QuickBooks. And so as soon as the invoice goes to client, it's a receivable.
Yeah. Okay.
But from a asset tracking, revenue tracking, it's all cash basis.
Okay. Have you ever had an uncollected account written off to bad debt, like someone?
Yes. Typically, when we get bad debt, it's not so much the person's inability to pay,
Right.
as much as, it's kind of a judgment call from me
Mhm.
as a small businessman
Right.
of client satisfaction, client retention. Did we provide enough value to demand the money, even though they're contracted to pay us the money? If we said we would deliver this and what we delivered came short of expectations,
Mhm.
we've never really had a person say, I can't pay you, as much as we don't feel comfortable billing out a full amount if we're not
Okay.
providing the value.
Right.
There actually has been one county that said that they were running behind because put a new billing system in and their controls weren't there and they're having a hard time cutting checks.
Right.
And so we readjusted the financial flow.
Mhm.
So we basically took their receivables and netted out our fees. Netted out our fees from their revenue.
Right.
So it kind of helps us in terms of, depending on how you structure that payment coming in, you could count it as your revenue
Mhm.
and then book the payment out as a cost of goods.
Right.
And so depending on whether you want to show margin or top line,
Okay.
it could help you or hurt you.
The fact that you gave me all this information was really great.
Okay.
I really appreciate it. Thank
No
you.
problem.